Alright, hello, this is Josh with Techtopia TV, and this is the unboxing of a Canon VIXIA HF R500. Now, I decided to pick this up after doing a couple watching a couple reviews on YouTube myself, just because, right now I'm currently using the C920 Logitech webcam. And I wanted something a little bit better. I mean, the Logitech webcam does do a pretty good job, but I wanted something that I could move around a little bit better. This has to be stuck with a cord. You're limited to the length of the cable. So I decided to pick one of these up after watched several reviews, and I actually got a pretty good deal on it. I know it originally sold for, I believe it was $299.99, and it's now $199.99. But then when I got to the store to pick it up at Best Buy, it was actually $189.99. So yeah, uh, thought it was a good price at 200 bucks, and then ended up getting it for 190 bucks. So all right, let's pop this thing open, shall we? Let's see what we got. All right. First up, looks like we got the warranty information. That's cool. Might be useful later. We have instruction booklet and a thing that tells you to register. Toss that aside because we don't care. We want to see the goods. Alright, so first off we have the battery. Tiny little battery. Really light too. So that's cool. Here we have an empty bag that yeah, BP718. Yeah, that's the battery for this thing. So that, for some strange reason, fell out of its bag. So whatever, we're good there. Alright, and here we have the charger. Now one thing, after reading some of the reviews, or watching some of the reviews, one of the things I wasn't really too fond of is that, like, my Nikon D3000 SLR, you have a battery pack or a charging station, that you can just take the battery and slide it in and it'll charge. Well, this one here, it has to be on the camera, therefore the camera has to be plugged in. So you can't just hot swap batteries, you have to charge one and then maybe toss it off to the side and then plug in the camera and use it while it's charging the other one. Most of the time whenever I'm recording, I think, I mean, I'm not that worried about it because I only do maybe 10-15 minute videos, but so I mean, and I think with one battery, I don't know what it says in the box. Somewhere on here it said, I think it's right here. Yeah, with the, what is this, the 718 I said? Yeah, BP 718. It's like 105 minutes on this little tiny battery, so I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with that. But it has, the nice flip out and tuck away. It's kind of a, it's a proprietary plug, which kind of sucks because you can't just use another plug that you when you need it. So that part kind of sucks about it, but sorry. All right, and then here we have the micro USB. Actually, I think it's mini USB to regular, or mini HDMI to regular HDMI. So that's nice to have. I guess you could plug it into the camera and play whatever's on the camera straight to a TV, which that's good. I can see you doing that, like if you're on a trip or something with your family and you wanted to play back your video that you just took today in the hotel room or something like that. Here we have the USB cable. So, I don't know if I can get a picture of that, but just, no, come on, focus. It's not going to focus, is it? Alright. So the camera doesn't want to play nicely with me. Alright, so here it is, the meat and potatoes. And boom, there she is. It's a very small camera, which is good because it's nice and light, you know. So real easy to film around, you know. It has a manual lens cover. So you got to make sure you pop that open because it will not open. It will not open when you open it up to start videotaping or whatever. It's not going to open by itself. You're going to have to make sure you open that. But I'm pretty used to taking my lens cap off of my SLR anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. You have the zoom up here on top. Start and stop button here for recording. Battery, of course, goes here. And this is one of the main reasons why I bought this, because I'm eventually going to get a better microphone to go with this. But it has an AV out, so if you want to listen to headphones and play back this, you can without like interrupting anybody. Like if you were again in a hotel room and you wanted to watch back the footage without interrupting somebody that might be sleeping, like your kid or whatever, it works out good. Here you have the mic. And that's the main reason why I bought this, is because I could put hooked a mic straight up into it and get like a a shotgun mic or whatever, and then have it sitting. The one thing that is bad though is it doesn't have one of those little hot seats or whatever they call it for the boom mic or for the microphone, the shotgun mic, so that way it can just sit up there and it just clicks in place and holds it steady. You don't have any of that, so that kind of sucks. But here's the SD card slot. This does not have internal memory on it, which that was a pretty big flaw in my opinion. The lower model has, I think, a 8 gig in it, and one has a 32 gig, but this one here doesn't have any internal memory on it, which kind of sucks. But then again, I just bought a 16 gig card because I think a 32 gigabyte card on the highest setting, highest quality setting. I think a 32 gigabyte card can do like over 2 hours of footage. So I'm not going to use it that much. I mean, it's literally going to be, hey, film me doing an unboxing, film me doing a review of something, and then taking it off the camera onto the computer and wiping the camera. That's literally going to be what I'm going to be doing. The odd chances are that, when I go on vacation, I might take it with me, but still 2 hours of just straight filming is ridiculous. That's a lot of footage. And, if I go to my son's soccer game or whatever, which, I won't be videotaping the entire game the whole time. I'll just be filming what I want to film. And if he's coming close to the goal, I might whip it out and pink and, take a little bit of video. One thing I will say, I don't know, let's see if the battery has some juice. Let's see. Oh, there we go. It might have a little bit of juice in it. Let's try closing it and open it back up. Yes, it does. Has a little bit of juice in it. Change the battery pack. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I'll have to do that in the review. This is basically just the unboxing part of it. So yeah, I'm going to get some video with it. I have to put it on charge and let it charge up, and so that way I can get some footage with it. I'll probably do that tomorrow because it's 8:30 now, almost 9 o'clock here now, so it'll be dark, or it is dark, so I won't be able to get any good footage. But it does have, of course, you have the screw in for the like a tripod or whatever, and then here's the battery release, so it can slide down the bottom. So that's pretty nice. But I mean, even with the battery on it, I mean, that battery's so light, you don't even know it's there. This thing, it literally I think my phone almost weighs as much as this, to be quite honest. I have a Nexus 5 for anybody that's wondering. A good class for weight. Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull out my phone real fast. it's maybe twice as heavy. I'd say probably twice the weight of the Nexus 5. So that's really not that bad. It's got a 32 optical zoom, and then I think it has some 57 times advanced digital zoom, which I don't use digital zoom because it always looks like crap. So yeah, that's really about it. You know, here's the DC in for charging. It is touchscreen. Oh, and here's the HDMI out, and here's the USB. So you know, the play button here and the on and off button there. So yeah, I will get some video with this, and I will clip it all together and put it into a video, so that way everybody can watch it and see what the quality's like. I mean, I was really impressed. Some videos, it's really weird because it does shoot in 1080p at 60 frames per second on the highest quality setting. It automatically tapes in 60 FPS. I did notice that some people were having. I mean, I saw a video of a guy walking around. I think he was doing a video for a shotgun mic, and he had it set to the 1080p 60 frames per second on YouTube, and of course I was watching it in 1080p 60, and it was just like you would think 60 frames per second would be. Absolutely silky smooth, just like a video game when you're playing it. But then, like a lot of other reviews that I watched, it was choppy as hell, and they said that they had it set to the 60 frames per second, but I think whenever they did the encoding, maybe they were so used, because it was like the first time they ever had a camera like this, so maybe the setting in like their editing software or whatever was set to 30 frames per second still. That's the only thing I can think of, because like I said, I mean, it was night and day difference when I saw all the other videos. I mean, the clarity was still top notch, but when they're like panning around and moving around through somebody's yard, kind of like this camera is doing right now that I'm videoing with, choppy. It's not smooth. But then there's like two different ones that I saw from two different guys, and it was butter, absolute butter. So it must have been some kind of setting that people were doing and didn't get very good editing. So again, I'm going to try to charge this bad boy and get some video, and we'll take a look at it. All right, thank you.